like to start?
I know he didn't get to do much, but what did you think of Marte?
I thought he looked good. First pitch of the game, he was ready to go.
Yeah.
Like to see that. Not much action from him, but it's just good to see him out there having fun and being himself. He's feeling good, and you could see it on his body language. So that's important. So it was good day overall.
What do you make of Trace Thompson's start? I mean, he said the other day, sometimes a change of scenery is what you need, and it's his first spring training down here. What have you seen so far?
Good. He's having a great spring so far, right? But he's working really, really hard with our hitting coaches. This is a guy that's making some adjustment, being more direct to the ball, being one of those. And he's having results out of the gate. That's important. This is a guy that we know the type of athlete he is and what he brings to the table, special defender, the speed, and the way he impacts the baseball. And now, it's good to see him getting results early in camp, especially with how hard he's working behind the scenes.
You were talking before the game about Diaz a little bit. Do you know, is he going to get in a game next week, or is it
I got to get back to you on that one. I'm not sure, but again, as far as he's continuing to progress and feeling great, there's a good chance that we'll see him in games. Not sure if he'll be in the stadium. Maybe we'll see him on a minor league game before we put him on the stadium. But that's coming up soon too.
Okay.
Starling said that he thinks he can be the player that he was in 2022, again this year now that he's healthy. Is that a realistic expectation?
For sure. This is a talented player, and you just can see it, the way he's moving around and the way the ball's coming off his bat and the bat speed and all that. And definitely, I'm excited to watch him play.
How important is it to get him reps with what your perceived outfield is with Bader in center and him in right, just to get comfortable with each other?
Early on, I don't see it necessary, but at some point, it's important for the communication part, especially when you got three guys that can go get the baseball. Getting used to each other and the communication, how much they're going to be moving in the outfield as far as positioning goes. But yeah, we'll try to play those three guys together as much as possible, depending on their, where they at with their progression.
You enjoying watching Jeff Williams play?
I do. It's been fun, and he's getting comfortable around big league players and even with some of the coaches. When he's not in the lineup, we're making fun of him. So it's good that he's again creating those relationships, and it's good that he's having fun.
Can you elaborate on that?
Are you making fun of his height?
Yeah, it's like, hey, we gotta keep playing shortstop. It's obviously Lindor, right? But it's just one of those that Gibby's, making jokes with him.
I'm seeing the way he gets down that line today.
Yeah, and but not only that, but the play before that with Bannon going first to third, and then Ramirez going from home to second. There was really good two base running plays today with Lindor early in the game going from first to third, then Bannon with 2 outs, thinking, two bases out of the gate and, setting up the table for Williams, and then he comes in and, he gets an infant single and then gets down the line and we score another run. So it was good to see today.
Does Zach Short have a quota to make a play like that every game he's in?
He's an elite defender, we know that. And the fact that he can do it in multiple positions, that's special. So yeah, it was good to see make another great defensive play.
When it comes to the bullpen battle, you've got two guys who had some major league experience last year, but didn't quite establish themselves in Grant Hartwig and Josh Walker. How do you see them approaching this bullpen battle, and what do you think you need to see from them?
Well, no, the biggest thing is that they are getting ready for their season, and controlling the things that they can control. And that's going out there, attacking the strike zone, and, letting things play out. They are going to be a big part of what we're trying to do here, obviously. We continue to talk about depth, and, they're right there competing, It was good to see Walk today attacking the strike zone and having a good outing, too.
What did you think of Pete's home run?
Typical Pete, got a pitch in a hanging breaking ball and got the hit out and hit it out of the ballpark. That's who he is.
What have you thought of the run prevention as a whole these last couple of days, the whole staff and the defense?
Yeah, I've been really, really impressed with some of the kids that are coming from minor league camp and the way they've been throwing the baseball. Fearless. They're attacking the strike zone and they're letting the defense do their work. And obviously, we got good defenders here in camp, and we've seen those results early in camp. In the infield, in the outfield, Ramirez with another good play down the right field line. So yeah, it's good baseball.